Balance, Part 2. It's lunchtime. Sayori, who usually buys her lunch, is making her way to the cafeteria like any other day. The clamor and bustle of the students is drowned by Sayori's impeccable skill of zoning out. However, her imagination momentarily interrupted by the glimpse of a familiar pink-haired girl. Hey there, Natsuki. I never run into the other club members around the school. Natsuki! Sayori stands on her tiptoes and waves. Natsuki, who's busy walking and chatting with her friends, doesn't notice Sayori at first. Then she glances over in Sayori's direction. Sayori waves enthusiastically. Damn. Following her friends, Natsuki quickly ducks around the corner. Hey, she definitely saw me. Monika's the first to arrive in the club meeting, Natsuki. Sayori, having glanced through the window to see Natsuki already inside, is unable to work enough courage to enter. Natsuki's been so distant with me. I was so stupid to think she ever wanted to be friends. She only got excited because she got to share her manga. But aside from that, she doesn't even like me. I should just go home today. Sorry, but do you plan on going inside? No. Why? I'm sulking. Oh. Well, I'm sorry for bothering you. Excuse me. No, don't leave me. Oh. Oh, I'll stay here then. I don't want to go in. I'm afraid of bothering Natsuki. I saw her at lunch today, so I waved and called her out. But instead of staying high, she just ran away from me. Really? Wow. Really? Not bad. Hey, I'm sorry. That was a joke. It just sounded like something stupid that I would do from anxiety. From anxiety? Well, I just don't like attention being drawn to myself. Oh, well, that makes sense based on the person you are. But Natsuki isn't shy, like, at all. I thought we were friends, but it feels like every day she's just trying to distance herself more instead of getting closer. It makes me feel like she was only spending time with me during the club because I was reading manga, but she doesn't actually want to be friends with me. Well, I feel like I'm missing context here. Was she in the middle of anything where you approached her? No, she was just walking with her friends. With her friends? Pause for a moment. How do I put this? Sayori, okay. I'm gonna stop doing that. You're very fond of your friends, right? You always want to be spending time with them. Of course, I don't think there's anything more important to me. I mean, the best parts of my day are always with my friends. Besides that, I really hate being alone. So, you hate being alone? Sayori nods. We're very different people. I cherish my time alone. I wouldn't trade for anything. So I think, well, if I was just trying to have alone time and it was being threatened with an interruption, then it just would not make me very happy. Yeah, but that doesn't have to do with Natsuki. She was already with her friends and not trying to be alone or anything. No, I think it's similar. It's, well, we're all friends in this club, but we have our own lives outside of the club as well, if you think about it. Making new friends isn't some casual occurrence that happens on a daily basis. A friendship is an invitation to intertwine with your lives together. But the capacity at which each person is ready to do that might be different. There are friends who just like to have fun together, and others who talk every day and share every detail of their lives with each other. I think when establishing a friendship, it's important to consider the comfort level of the other person. I mean, we really don't know much about Natsuki's life outside of the club. It could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace, rather than jump headfirst into a new commitment. But that means I really was bothering her. I just really wanted to be good friends with her, so I treated her like one. Was I actually hurting her? I don't know, I'm sorry, my insight was really only based on what I understand about my own needs. And Natsuki and I are completely different, so why was I so selfish? Even if all that is true, that is still means I hurt her. I think I messed up. Yuri, with you, I think I was really careful to understand your needs when I was becoming friends with you. But I wasn't careful at all with Natsuki because she's already seen really social. I just took control of everything instead of looking for the right balance. Now I hurt her and she doesn't want to talk to me. How could I let myself do that? Sayori, I think that, well, there was one time you told me something about the way I saw things in my head being different from reality. It's easy to automatically jump to the worst case scenario, but I think it's more likely that Natsuki doesn't harbor any ill feelings towards you. So I think if we were to realistically consider the situation and how it would cause someone to feel, I'm bad at this. Sorry. You're a lot better than me at things like comforting and reassuring people. Suddenly, Sayori gives Yuri a gentle hug. You're the best, Yuri. I'm sorry for burdening you with this. You're trying so hard for me. Such a sweetheart. Not a burden. I enjoy listening to the others. And my friends deserve happiness. Sayori beams. Well, I think I'm gonna give Natsuki some space. She should do what she wants. And if she does still want to be friends, then I'll learn her needs and I'll match her boundaries. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's best. I wish I didn't feel so awful and guilty. It makes me feel desperate, like I need to make it up for her by trying to make her happy. But that's not what she needs. I just have to tell myself that. It hurts, but I guess it means I still need to grow. I really want to grow as a person. If it's to be better for my friends, I want that. That's very mature of you, Sayori. Hey, I'm mature. Hops up and down on her toes. So does that mean you'll be going home after all? I need to be here to show her that I respect her space. I'll just spend the club by myself today. You can go in first. You're blocking the door. Oh. By the way, you said that you and Nat are completely different, but I don't really think that's true. I think you're actually really similar in a lot of ways. That's absurd. You're very silly sometimes. They enter after a moment. The club room is quiet. When Sayori walks in, Nat glances at her in the direction. Sayori smiles and gives Nat a quick wave before sitting down across the room. Yuri's face is already buried in her book. Sayori decided it's best to continue the manga she was reading, so she pulls it out. However, it looks like Nat isn't reading today. She has a sheet of paper in front of her and is tapping a pen against her desk, staring at it. Writing a poem? Oh, are we writing today? Monica speaks in a quiet voice, unwilling to distribute the piece of the club room. She kneels down at Natsuki's desk. Hey! Natsuki pulls the sheet closer to her and covers it with her arms. Sorry, I didn't mean to peek. Whatever. I just wanted to see how everything was going. It's fine. I think she's mad at me. How come? I'm busy right now. Ask me later. Falls silent. Natsuki looks back down at her paper. She inches her hand away from the top margin, allowing her to see. Says to Sayori. Understanding, Monica smiles. She places a hand on Natsuki's shoulder and whispers softly, I'm proud of you. Monica gives Nat's shoulder a quick squeeze before standing back up and pulling away. The end of the club meeting passes. Yuri has already departed. So has Monica, after checking on Sayori and Natsuki to ensure they wouldn't stay too late. Sayori was determined to finish her manga volume before heading out, since the end was approaching. However, with Natsuki also staying late for unknown reasons, a silent tension hangs in the air. After finishing the volume, Sayori brings it to the closet and put it away. She slides it back onto the shelf while Natsuki watches. Then Nat gets up and pulls it back out in order to return to its proper location. Sorry, I didn't know where it's supposed to go. It's fine. Awkward. Well, I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow. Turns away to hide her pain expression, then walks away from the closet. If there was any proof Nat no longer wanted to be friends, this was it. Defeated, Sayori carries herself out of the club room. Once in the hallway, Sayori takes a deep breath and hits her palms against her cheeks to clear her head a little. Natsuki's stammering voice calms from behind. Natsuki turns. They face each other. Natsuki fidgets and anxiously continues with a shaking voice. I have a lot of things to say. Me too, but you go first. Bites her lips and can't stay still. Natsuki. Well, first of all, she cuts herself short, struggling to continue. Trying to force the words out, she stamps her foot and hops up and down a little. I'm sorry for the thing I did at lunch. And I'm sorry for just being kind of mean lately. It's really hard for me to I'm not going with things that make me uncomfortable, especially when it comes to feelings and stuff. So, holds up a sheet of paper to take. Oh, the best place. Ooh, we got a poem? Okay, let's read it. The best place in the world. I love my bedroom. It's full of bright colors and soft things. The sunlight shines in and makes everything sparkle. It's the best place in the world. It has all my treasures, all my books, my collections, my memories. All my dreams were born in this room. It's the best place in the world. It has all my secrets, all my failures, my fears, my feelings. Sometimes it feels so fragile that the door will break at the slightest touch, but it's still the best place in the world. But when someone knocks, I get scared. I brace my arms against the loose hinges. Please don't break. Don't come in. I'm not ready. It's my best place in the world. The knocking won't stop. I block the door with furniture. An eye peeks through the keyhole, and I panic. I'm trapped in the best place in the world. I'm not ready to share my favorite place. I need to clean my secrets and make my bed to hide my nightmares. I need to touch them to put them away, to see them again. I have so much to do, and I'm scared I'm not ready. But it's still my favorite place. I still want to share. However long it takes, if you wait patiently, It'll eventually open the door, and I'll show you the best place in the world. Nice. It's a poem, but I thought, well, I sucked it up so that I could work things out with you. So just be happy with it, please. I'm happier than I could express. Let's go. They're happy. Let's go. I feel so awful, but I'm so happy that you would do this for me. I actually realized before the club meeting today that I made a mistake. I get so caught up in the chance to get closer to you that I forgot to think about what you wanted, and that we probably have different ways we like to make friends. About like the friendship stuff, I mean, it's okay. I understand. So you don't have to force yourself to talk about it. Your poem did a good job, so don't force yourself if you're not ready yet, okay? You don't have to feel like you did anything wrong. It was my fault, and I'm sorry. I wasn't mad at you today or anything like that. I actually felt really guilty and wanted to give you space. I was thinking it's silly that I just approach you all the time and that I should just let you approach me when you want to. Just whatever makes you comfortable. I'll respect that from now on. Friendships should always start with those things, with the right balance. One thing about that, I don't want to have to approach you all the time either. I just want to be balanced, like you said. I understand. We'll make sure of that together then. Well, anyway, now the two have found common ground, and Susie finds it easier to speak more freely again. I'm not going to be like sharing my poems all the time now or anything like that, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to do once in a while, only the best ones. So you better like them because otherwise I might change my mind. I like anything you do, Natsuki. I was just saying. More importantly, I have to tell you about my new boyfriend. What? Oh, from the manga? Oh. Boyfriend. 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 Wait, I need to guess who it is. I definitely won't be able to guess. Two walk together. Oh my god. We have so much to talk about. Darn, I should have told you to say the last two chapters so I could see your reaction to the big reveal. You wanted to enjoy it with me? That's so cute. Oh, shush. And there we go. Balance complete.